Welcome back to Tech of the Month, where we show you some of the latest, the greatest and downright wild cycling tech that we've been using and reviewing. Now, Felix brings you a snazzy hip pack, Tom has wheels built with shoelaces, and I've got what is possibly the best value road bike on the market right now. Oh, and Robyn has a 3D printed banana holder, because of course she does.
I caused a minor controversy earlier this year when, in an article on my experiences about ultra racing, I claimed that cucumbers are better ride snacks than bananas. Commenters and many of my own colleagues were outraged that I dare question the supremacy of the banana as a ride snack. Hear me out, bananas are great ride snacks, but when you ride off-road for long distances, such as in an ultra race, with the banana squished in your pocket or in your bike packing bags, they quickly go from being delicious to being a slimy, brown, mushy mess. Cucumbers, on the other hand, are refreshing, nourishing, and don't squash easily. However, today I have a product that might change my mind on bananas as ride snacks. This is a 3D printed banana holder. It's a plastic holder that sits on the outside of your bottle cage, and it can fit one banana in it, as it is doing right now. Even better, this product is basically free. My partner is a 3D printing enthusiast, and he printed this whole contraption from a free online model. The only cost was the plastic wire, which was around 20p. In some places, libraries are investing in 3D printers, so you too could access a 3D printer and print your own if you wanted to. Let's talk specifics. The weight for this contraption is 30 grams, which is pretty light, and it fits the standard bottle mounts that come with most bikes. It works pretty well. The bananas were surprisingly secure because of this circular bit, which does an amazing job at keeping the bananas in place, even over bumpy terrain and in off-road gravel rides. The bottle contraption isn't quite so secure, as it's missing a small platform for the bottle to sit on. I found that if you use a large bottle, then the bottle can sit on your bottom bracket and it's held in place that way, but that's not ideal. Is this a perfect solution? Well, not really. But the bananas I have carried with this in this holder have so far been very edible after several hours of bumping around on a ride, and that is a pretty important improvement. Anyway, let me know what you think. What is your chosen ride snack? Is this genius or a colossal waste of space? Let me know in the comments.
Next up, we have this very hip pack from Wizardworks, which is a small brand well known in the bikepacking world. It's new, it's called the Hobgob, and could be your ticket to a lifetime of trailside convenience. As with all Wizardworks bags, the Hobgob is made right here in the UK. Now, building in-house in London is not cheap, especially when the brand pays above London living wage for its workforce. But it does mean they have complete control over quality and every aspect of their products. Not only that, but the Hobgob is made from carefully hand-selected materials. They use Cordura, X-Pack and high-quality hardware from the likes of YKK and Fidlock. Now, these are all big names in the fabric and accessory circle who don't supply to anyone and everyone. They do this to ensure that durability can withstand whatever adventuring you throw at it. If your swanky pack doesn't stand the test of time, Wizardworks have a lifetime warranty and gear repair service. Moving on to the bag itself, and it is packed with useful features. First up, the buckle has been moved onto the padded wing for additional comfort and is a quick release Fidlock number, making it super easy to use. The belt comes in multiple sizes up to 55 inches and can go bigger if you go down the custom route. Storage is provided by 2 zipper pockets and an elastic bungee underneath. The biggest pocket has 2 large elasticated mesh drop pockets and a key leash and clip. The smaller front pocket has 4 elasticated segments for smaller items like a multi-tool, CO2 cartridge or tyre levers. There's also an optional quick draw bottle pocket for easy access to your drink with one hand while riding. As I mentioned earlier, Wizardworks offer full customization if you want to stand out from the crowd. This gives you a massive 29 different colours and materials to choose from, but yeah, it does bump up the price. And talking of the price, there are no two ways about it. This handmade in the UK bag is priced at the premium end of the scale. Take a deep breath, because the Hobgob starts at £195. Add in the bottle pocket and the price jumps up another £30. Custom packs start at £225 before you add the bottle pocket, and some materials cost extra as well. If you want to tick all the options, you'll have a £285 hip pack. Yeah, that's not cheap. In fact, it's extremely expensive, but if you want a hip pack made from some of the best, most sustainable materials around, designed to last a lifetime, and you want to support a brand doing its bit for the environment and its workforce, that may be a price worth paying. But let me know your thoughts on price versus sustainability in the comments.
I've seemingly ditched my drivetrain addiction and am now purveyor of all things round. This month I have not one, but two wheel sets from Canadian brand Nobl. They may look very similar, and in fact the TR35 carbon rims and Onyx Vespa hubs are identical, but it's the stringy things in the middle that are different. In the case of this set, they are actually string, or to be more specific, they are Berd's ultra high molecular weight polyethylene or UHMWPE PolyLight spokes. These weird wonders weigh less than half as much as a regular 1.8mm butted steel spoke and are claimed to be over 50% more durable. As well as this, they claim to offer 200% better vibration damping compared to those regular steel spokes. To test out these claims, I have the other wheel set built with regular Sapim steel spokes. Overall, the two sets weigh 1,522 grams for the Berd spoke pair and 1,686 grams for the steel spoked version. That's a saving of 164 grams, which is a fair old chunk. You do pay a bit more for them too. The Berd spoke wheels will set you back $2,188.98 compared to the $1,650 you'd pay for the regular steel spoke version. So you're paying over $500 more for the privilege. You can dye the spokes to any colour of your choice though, so that may help soften the blow if you're so inclined. It's not just the spokes that are intriguing about these wicked wheels though. The rims are Nobl's latest TR35 G2 carbon variants, which the manufacturer tells us are more than 40% more resistant to impacts than their predecessors. The graphics are also cleverly laser etched into the carbon to keep them looking nice and fresh. In the interest of customization though, you can purchase coloured decals should you choose. Otherwise, these are the same as the first generation TR35, with differing 30.5 and 29.5mm internal widths front and rear, as well as Nobl's lifetime warranty. The hubs are also pretty special. Onyx's Vespa hubs use a sprang clutch for infinite points of engagement as well as almost silent freewheeling. Check this out. You hear anything there? We've also been told they roll exceptionally freely, so like the rims and spokes, we'll have to see how these stack up on the trail. Stay tuned to the channel and BikeRadar.com to find out my thoughts very soon.
I think you'll agree with me when I say that bikes are expensive these days. Now, if I bought my Athos now in an Ultegra Di2 build, it would cost me over £8 grand. But what if you could have a carbon race bike with disc brakes, tubeless ready wheels, the lovely zzz of Ultegra Di2 for precisely half the price? All right, £4 grand is still a lot of money, but the new Elves Vanyar Pro disc is probably going to be within budget for a lot more people. Elves has already got an aero bike, so this one is apparently for climbing quite quickly. The frame weighs a claimed 870 grams, while the fork is 430. That's pretty respectable, but the bike isn't a noodle that crumbles under mighty watts. I've been on a few rides, so this isn't a full review, but this thing is really, really mega stiff. That's all I'll say for now, as I'd rather focus on the tech until I've ridden it for longer. If you want a full video review, drop a thumbs up on this video and leave a comment. The frame uses a mix of mainly T800 carbon with some T1000 in just the high stress areas. There are plenty of chunky tube shapes with interesting angles, and the front end is fully integrated. Up there you'll find the Aero Pro one-piece Aerome carbon handlebar Aero Evo, which must be the longest and most unnecessary name for a product in the cycling industry. I'd also like to point you up to the saddle. This little number is the Elves Magic Aussie 3D printed saddle. It's a full carbon affair with a 3D printed upper and a price of just £136. Now that is vastly less expensive than something similar from the big brands. I just need more saddle time to review it. One of the best things about this bike is that Elves offers free custom paint, which is absolutely brilliant. I can't think of any big name brand that is doing that. There's also a few wheel and tyre options when you buy, allowing you to get yourself set up for your riding. I've got this one on test for a few months, and we'll also be pitting this against something from the big brands to see if this, I hate the term, challenger brand can compete with the established players. So keep an eye out for that. So who wants one of Robyn's 3D printed banana cases? Place your orders in the comments, I guess. If you like your lightweight climbing bikes, then why not check out what I did to my Athos for hill climb seasons? Just click up here. Now before you go, remember to drop us a like, subscribe for more, and we'll see you next time.
That's not coming out.